Hello, hello, everybody. Happy Trivia Tuesday. How is everybody? Hi, Molson Man. Molson Man, message me, pick a day for next week. Really want to do the Denver airport, and I'm looking forward to it. Hi, Broken Justice. Hi, Holly. Hi, Amber. Hi, Jen Lou, Chocolate and Cheese. Jen, what a great job. I had a live last night at the same time that you had your live. I'm really looking forward to going back and watching your replay, but you did such an amazing job on Holly's panel. You both did amazing. The dog poop was my preference. Definitely love the dog poop. But hi, Ruby Ann. No, really, you guys did a really good job, and it was really nice hearing your side, your point of view, and your side of everything. You're very level-headed, and as surprising as it is, I'd say you're not biased, even though people would be like, "Ah, well, you were in the situation, so that would kind of make you biased." But I really don't think. I feel like you're very level-headed and not biased, if that makes sense. Hi, Brandy. Hi, Boston. You made it. We got Game of Thrones trivia. Hi, Out of the Shadows with Ginger. I would prefer to talk about that. Thank you, Chocolate and Cheese. Yeah, your channel always does come to poop. But hey, I love dogs, so it doesn't matter to me. So we have Tuesday trivia, Game of Thrones style. I feel like everybody in my world was very much obsessed with Game of Thrones. Everybody's seen Game of Thrones. But then after gauging like YouTube, there's a lot of people who have never seen Game of Thrones. So just for the people who are in the chat already, put a 1 if you're familiar with Game of Thrones. And there's only 13 people in here already. So put a 1 if you've seen Game of Thrones. Ruby Ann, you've never seen Game of Thrones. Okay, put a 2 if you haven't. I love Game of Thrones, and I was looking forward to doing this trivia, but I was like, is there going to be other people who enjoy Game of Thrones as much as I do? Yeah, it's been a while. Okay, Amber. I have never seen. Oh my God, Bryn. Bryn, well, I appreciate that, Bryn. You're a champ. Molson, you've never seen Game of Thrones. Oh, Brandy, that's so funny. You guys. See, this is what I was nervous about. If I did this, hey Britt, if I did this in like my everyday life, people would go to battle for Game of Thrones, like winter is coming. But I'm surprised not many people. Well, I guess it's going to be left up to like the few diehards. Thank you, Miss KK. It's going to be up to the few diehards to really bring us through this. And I know I got Boston in here. Jen Lou is talking a big game. Let's see it. Holly's cooking, so she's going to use that as her excuse of why she can't type. But it's just not your jam. You know what? You don't even know what it's about, Ruby Ann. Okay. I'm not the type of person who, when something becomes really big, I all of a sudden lose interest in it. Because if that many people like something and that many people are talking about it, I'm like, nope, it's not for me. So for the longest time, I pushed off Game of Thrones. And in the first season, it was slow. But when I say you fall into it, you fall into it. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna be. Listen, if anybody who does follow Game of Thrones know that the names and the locations can be a little difficult. I am going to be forgiving with certain typos because I wouldn't know how to spell them. It's just got to be fair. It's got to be fair. And it has to clearly at least sound like the answer. Oh, really, Jen Lou? Yeah, the other way through the first season. Yeah, you'll be hooked. Yeah, exactly. It's just a lot of boobs and swords. But isn't that awesome, Britt? It is a lot of boobs and swords. I think it's listen, if that many people like it, there's a reason. There's a reason for it. There's a reason for it. Okay. So let's play that intro and then we'll get right to it. I love my intro.
Hey, let's play Trivia Tuesday with MJ. Hey, let's play Trivia Tuesday with MJ. Hey, let's play Trivia Tuesday. Melissa's got questions, need some contestants. Don't know, keep guessing, but you found a little lesson. But you gotta type fast, gotta type it in the chat.
Thank you, Amber.
It's just for fun, everyone is welcome here. Rule number one, Melissa keeps it weird. Hey, let's play Trivia Tuesday with MJ. I said, hey, let's play Trivia Tuesday with MJ. Hey, let's play Trivia Tuesday with MJ.
Hey, it's me, Melissa.
Shout out to Bryn, who is just amazing and created that song for me. You know what? Love Reigns, a lot of people have told me and suggested you should do Cards Against Humanity. I've never played it, but if it's something we could do all night, if we could, kinky. If it's something we could do online, I'm totally up for it. Like we could switch out a Tuesday trivia for like just like a Tuesday fun night. And because I was already trying to look for, is there anything else, besides trivia? Even though I'm not going to stop with my trivia, but something that we could substitute one Tuesday and switch around with it. Oh, thank you, Boston. No, Bryn, you are too kind. And I saw you refer to Joanna as an 11 in that chat. I saw you being hubby of the year over there. Hubby of the century, more like. Okay. No, I never played Brandy. You think so, Boston? I don't know. I have to be familiar with it. But okay, who is ready? Let's just jump right into it. Who is ready? Thank you, Jeep Girl, for Game of Thrones trivia. I'm excited even asking the questions. I love Game of Thrones. Okay, so I was up all night creating these questions. I grabbed some from, there's not that many quizzes out there though. So there was like one link that I got some questions from, but the majority of them I made up, and it was hard searching for my brain. But I feel like, yes, I fuck you, my haters, Mel. And welcome, Joseph Trotter. Haven't seen that name before, but welcome. She is Brit. I'm excited. So make sure you are in live chat, not top chat. If you guys want, and there's an issue with who came first, I can share my screen now. This is going to be our solution. I could share my screen and you guys will be able to see what I'm seeing on my end, okay? Make sure you are in live chat. Okay? Let me look, Molson, hold on. Oh, thank you, Crystal. You look beautiful. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Thank you. Yeah, November 24th. Is that the day before Thanksgiving? That is the day before Thanksgiving. Yeah, that should work. That should work with me. But thank you, Crystal. That's really kind of you. Thank you. Way to boost my confidence right before Game of Thrones trivia. I appreciate it. Okay, guys. Question number 1. Get your thumbs ready. Do you type with your thumbs? I sometimes type with my pointer. Okay, Brandy. Ready, guys? What is the name of Jon Snow's direwolf? What is the name of Jon Snow's direwolf? Whoop. I see Love Reigns. Amber, Ghost is the answer. Very good. Coming in hot. And by the way, I'm proud whenever I see everyone get the right answers. You're all awesome because it's not really about who gets it first. You're awesome if you know the answer, period. All right. You're a middle finger typer, Crystal? Ooh, that is weird. That is weird. Okay. I need first and last name. First and last. Who is King of Westeros when the series begins? Who is King of Westeros when the series begins? And by the way, Mel Hacks, I'm going to email you back. I took the past few days off because my daughter's been sick. But I'm going to email you back. Who is the King of Westeros when the series begins? First and last name. Okay. I see Joseph Trotter, Robert Baratheon. Very good. See, there's going to be like a few harder questions that I'm going to save towards the end, but I really tried to create questions that even if you haven't seen it in a while, you guys, you'll be able to remember, hopefully. Okay. Hi, Vivian. Congrats on hitting 1,000. I'm so happy for you. Vivian hit 1,000 subscribers, everybody. Brain fart. Okay. Hi, Sandy. What is the name of the continent on which most of the action of Games of Thrones takes place? What is the name of the continent on which most of the action of Game of Thrones takes place? Hi, Heather. Thank you, Vivian. Okay, I see Sandy first with Westeros. See, you guys, it's not that hard. Of course, Vivian, you're always so supportive. Thank you. All right. I'm going to bounce around. What is the name of Arya Stark's sword? Molson Man. What is the name of Arya Stark's sword? Ooh, Sandy again. Needle. Sandy came to play. Good job. But look at you. I love you guys all know the answers. Hi, Lori. Okay. Well, thank you for coming just to support. All right. By what name do the 7 kingdoms refer to the free folk who live north beyond the wall? By what name do the 7 kingdoms refer to the free folk who live north beyond the wall? Sandy. Oh, I see Zero Agenda, Wildlings. I love it. I love Game of Thrones. Okay. Wildlings. All right, you guys. Who's going to know this one? I'll throw this a little bit of a harder one. What noble house is Catelyn Stark from? What noble house is Catelyn Stark from? I do know that, Heather, and it makes me angry because I've talked to you guys about this before. I don't think she's pretty enough for him, and that's horrible. Amber, House Tully. All right. You guys are doing good. Slytherin. Who is the true heir to the Iron Throne after Robert's death? Who is the true heir to the Iron Throne after Robert's death? Hi, Katie K. Boston, it is Stannis Baratheon. Okay. Let's see. Dude in the wheelchair, Heather. We're not up to him yet. Where did Jon Snow take his Night's Watch vows? Where did Jon Snow take his Night's Watch vows? Holly. It was, well, I guess so. I guess technically you're right. Okay, well, all right, like where specifically? Like, there we go. It's Amy O. Behave at the Werewood Tree. Yes. At the werewood tree. Thank you, Brittany. Which chemical was used during the Battle of Blackwater to destroy Stannis Baratheon's fleet? Which chemical was used during the Battle of Blackwater to destroy Stannis Baratheon's fleet? Boston, wildfire. You know Boston's like in it right now. Molson. It is wildfire. Okay. Which direwolf was killed by Eddard Stark after Cersei insisted on having killed after an attack on Joffrey? Which direwolf was killed by Eddard Stark after Cersei insisted on having killed after an attack on Joffrey? Whoa, Amber, lady. I love it. I love it. I know, Heather. I know. Who killed Tywin Lannister? Who killed Tywin Lannister? Jen Lu, Tyrion. Jen Lu, you're on the board. Woohoo! Even talking about it gets me excited. I freaking love Game of Thrones. Voldemort. Okay. Which position on the King's Small Council is his closest advisor and has the power to make decisions in the King's absence? Which position on the King's Small Council is his closest advisor and has the power to make decisions in the King's absence? Oh, damn. I see Brandy, Hand of the King. Very good. Molson man. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Okay. What is Rhaella's relationship to Daenerys Targaryen? What is Rhaella's relationship to Daenerys Targaryen? Amber, mother. Killing it. Okay. Who created the first White Walker? Who created the first White Walker? Okay, it's the children, but it's the children of it's the forest, but I got what you meant, Boston. Okay. Yeah, the children of the forest. Okay. Who is Joffrey, Myrcella, and Tommen's real father? Who is Joffrey's, Myrcella's, and Tommen's real father? Oh, balls. I know, Britt, right? We'll do Harry Potter trivia if you guys are interested in that. Okay, I see Sandy, Jamie. Woohoo! Page 2. You like Harry Potter Zero Agenda? We could do Harry Potter. Sarah C. Hot Brother. Okay, Lala. I need first and last name. Who is Jon Snow's mother? Who is Jon Snow's mother? Okay, Molson. Hi, Gladys. It is Sandy, Lyanna Stark. 2 in a row, Sandy. Luanda Stark. I love the answers. Cher. Welcome, Kristen. Cher will not be an answer. Hi, Purple Pixie. All right. Name the character, okay? You killed her children. Say her name. Prince Oberyn Martell is shouting at the mountain to say what name? You killed her children. Say her name. Prince Oberyn Martell is shouting at the mountain to say what name? Which was a great fucking scene. Hi, Miss Diamond. No, it wasn't Martell's sister. Well, it was, but need the name. Martell's sister. Hi, Thumb Thug. Sandy. Ilya Martell. Woo! It was a great scene. Oh my God. You raped her. You killed her. Oh my God. So good. First and last name. What king died in season 1? What king died in season 1? Sandy is good. Zero Agenda. Hey, Lynn. I said first and last name, so I got to give it to Jen. Robert Baratheon. Pay close attention. If I say first and last, then I have to stick with it. Okay, Britt. Well, then if you do, you can't play. You could come up and co-host. I know, Molson. And trust me when I say Game of Thrones is not necessarily easy as trivia, because Game of Thrones, it has 12 storylines within it. So it is all over the place. It's okay, Brandy. Oh, sorry, Holly. Yes, I did say first and last. Okay. Daenerys Targaryen has 3 children. The children are actually what? Daenerys Targaryen has 3 children. The children are actually what? Hold on. It's Heather. Damn, Heather. Dragons. Yes. Okay. Okay, Britt, that sounds good. What is Eddard Stark's kinship to Jon Snow? What is Eddard Stark's kinship to Jon Snow? Okay, it jumped. I see Amber. Damn, Amber came to play. Uncle. It must be so strange not having seen Game of Thrones to just be even listening to these questions and answers. Okay. What is the name of the race of nomadic horse-mounted warriors in Essos? I'm frozen? Okay, Boston. What is the name of the race of nomadic horse-mounted warriors in Essos? Well, yes, but what's the actual name? That's like what they're called, like that's what they're referred to. It would be Dothraki. There you go, Ginger. Dothraki. The Unsullied are the ones that she freed. It's okay, Amber. Okay. What command is used by Daenerys to have her dragons spout flames at her enemies? What command is used by Daenerys to have her dragons spout flames at her enemies? Something I say all the time. Amy, oh, behave. Dracarys. Anytime I need to say fire, which isn't often, imagine like at an apartment building, I'm like, Dracarys, Dracarys. But anytime I do need to refer to fire, that's what I say, Dracarys. And you got the spelling right too. Very nice. Patronus. Okay. Which house claims the lion sigil? Which house claims the lion sigil? Amber. Lannister. Amber, were you one of the people who would recognize in the beginning of Game of Thrones when they would switch up the intro? Like every time, like in an episode, if like Castle Black was taken over, like the flags would change. Are you one of the people who would notice that type of stuff? We'll do Harry Potter, don't worry. Yeah, I figured you would be. Okay, ready? One of my favorite characters. What is the name of the simple-minded servant of House Stark tasked to carry Bran? What is the name of the simple-minded servant of House Stark tasked to carry Bran? Dobby. Yes, Katie K. Oh, you noticed too, Ginger? Sandy. Hodor. Yes. One of the best characters. Okay. What phrase was Hodor saying before he could no longer talk? What phrase was Hodor saying before he could no longer talk? Yes, but it was after her, Boston. It is Jen Liu. Hold the door. Which was such an emotional, heavy scene. Hold the door. Like how they intertwined all of that together was just bellissimo. I don't know what that means, but it just sounded like appropriate. Yeah. Molson. It was heartbreaking. Yeah, it was heartbreaking. Hold the door. Okay, ready, guys? And I need you to be specific. So I'm not going to feel bad if you get like part of it right. No. I need specific. What did Daenerys Targaryen have to eat as part of a Dothraki pregnancy ceremony? Hi, Lynn. What did Daenerys Targaryen have to eat as part of a Dothraki pregnancy ceremony? The only scene I've watched. It was a good scene. Amber, it was a stallion's heart, but yes, horse will do too. Is a stallion just a male horse? I don't even know. That's pretty sad, but I'll be honest, I don't even know the difference. Hot dude's wiener. Chocolate frogs. Katie K, you're killing me. Okay. Let's continue. When did Tyrion get slashed across the face with a sword? Male with his balls. When, with his ball. Oh, you're being serious, Brandy. Yeah, no, that makes sense. When did Tyrion get slashed across the face with a sword? Brandy, Blackwater. It's Battle of Blackwater, but yes, Brandy. Zero agenda. Ginny Weasley's birthday. You're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. Okay, ready? How did King Joffrey die? Hi, Heather. How did King Joffrey die? Jen Lou, and then I see Amy right below her. Poisoned wine. Who poisoned his wine? Who poisoned Joffrey's wine? Jen Lou, Lady Olenna. Third follow-up. Where was the poison stored? Where was the poison stored? Yeah, her full name is Lady Olenna Tyrell. Told y'all I came to play. And the necklace, Amber. Very good, guys. Okay, halfway there. Chamber of Secrets. Okay. How did Bran Stark become paralyzed? How did Bran Stark become paralyzed? Hey, Muck Boys. Yep, Zero Agenda will get that one thrown from the tower, pushed from the tower. Who pushed Bran? Who pushed Bran? Even though many of you guys already answered it, but well, maybe I should just skip that question because a lot of you guys already answered it, so now I'm not going to be able to figure out. Now I'm not going to be able to figure it out, so I'm just going to skip that question because a lot of people answered it within that question. Okay. Sandor Clegane is more commonly known as. I see you, Sandy. Sandor Clegane is more commonly known as. I see Boston the Hound. Okay. Her full title. What is the name of the only female on the Kingsguard? What is the name of the only female on the Kingsguard? The mountain's your favorite? Thank you, Amy O'Behave. Thank you. It is Boston, Brienne of Tarth. Which was, I saw some funny ass memes at the end of the season, like the series, of like Brienne like writing in her notebook in love with Jamie, like that stupid fucking bitch, like in regards to Cersei and stuff. It was funny. It was funny. Okay. Do your best with spelling. What is the name of Jon Snow's lover? What is the name of Jon Snow's lover? It is a great show. Oh, I've never seen that, Jen Lou, but that sounds funny. Blob. It is Egret. Ingrid. Oh, that kind of sounds like it though, but it's Egret. Boston. Melhawks. Melhawks. It is Egret, and it's actually very close to the way Boston even spelt it. She just has an extra I. It's Ygritte. Egret. You was close. You were close, not was. You was close. You were close. I know they are married. You know nothing. They are married in real life. Okay. Peter Baelish is more commonly known as. Peter Baelish is more commonly known as. Boston, right above Brandy, man. Littlefinger. I don't know how you end up being like, you type so many comments, yet you're still first. I don't know how you do it. Littlefinger. Okay. First and last name. I know, I hated Littlefinger. First and last name. I want to throw him through the moon door. Who had his penis cut off? Who had his penis cut off? First and last name. Son of a Holly. I'm talking about like who had it cut off in the series that we watched. Yeah. It's Theon Greyjoy, Amber. That one guy. Yup, that name. Who cut Theon's penis off? First and last name. John Bobbitt. Oh my god. I know you were thinking of the eunuch. Who cut Theon's penis off? First and last name. Yes, Ramsay Bolton, Boston, who I had this weird crush on him. I don't know why. He was just in the fucked up in all the right ways. That other fucker. Ramsay Bolton. Okay. Yeah, Ramsay Snow. But that was his given name. Whatever you want to say it. Don't get technical with me. What is the name of the Red Priestess who revives Jon Snow? Yeah, Jen. What is the name of the Red Priestess who revives Jon Snow? Boston, Melisandre. I need his like the title name, like the actual name, okay? What is the name of the eunuch and was the master of whispers, sometimes called Spider? What is the name of the eunuch and was the master of whisperers, sometimes called Spider. No dick, Gladys. It is Varys, but it is Lord Varys. Lord Varys, Jen. I said the title, like the actual title, so it's Lord Varys. Lord Varys, Uni the Unicorn Eunuch. Okay. First and last. First and last name. What is the name of Jon Snow's chubby sidekick? What what is the name of Jon Snow's chubby sidekick? Oh, excuse me. It wouldn't be fair if I let it once I already established it has to be something. Samwell Tarly. It's Samuel Tully. But yes, I'll give that to you, Boston. Samwell Tully. I said first and last name. You guys have to listen if I say first and last, because then I feel bad when you get it, but it's not first and last. Hi, Mike. Samwell Tully. Tarly. Actually, it's not Tully, it's Tarly. Exactly, Amber. Yeah. Sam Tarly. Samwell Tarly. Okay. Full name. Like full title. Who was the Lord of Riverrun and who orchestrated the Red Wedding? Who was the Lord of Riverrun and who orchestrated the Red Wedding? The full name, you guys. It is Lord Frey, but what is his full name? It is Walder Frey. Yes, Amy, oh, behave. Lord Walder Frey. I'm impressed with all of you guys, though. Walter Frey. Walter Frey. It is Walder Frey. I'm having PTSD. I'm sorry. What was Eddard Stark's manner of death? What was Eddard Stark's manner of death? Hi, spinning crosses. It is Brandy with beheaded. Yes. Remember when Joffrey made Sansa look at his head on a spike? Okay. Which character passed as a boy after getting her hair cut? It's an easy one. Which character passed as a boy after getting her hair cut? Joffrey, that fuck. Joffrey was a dick. Hi, Akasha. It is Amy O'Behave with Arya. Okay. What body part did Jaime Lannister lose? What body part did Jaime Lannister lose? Gladys is the winner. Yay, Gladys. Okay, Jen Lu, hand. You guys are doing really good. His sword hand. Yeah, more importantly, his fighting hand. Okay. First and last name. First and last. Who is the King of the North? Who is the King of the North? Well, who was anointed the King of the North? I said the specific hand first. I know, but I didn't ask for the specific hand. No, who was originally anointed the King of the North? It was not Jon Snow yet. Who was originally the King of the North? No, it's not Eddard Stark. It's not Ed Stark. This is what stumped you guys? Really? Oh, Ginger, you got the last name wrong. First name right. You guys, who was the original King of the North? It's Robb Stark. You guys don't remember? They elected him the King of the North. The King of the North. The King of the North. Remember? Ginger. Very good. Yes, it was Robb. Remember that fucker everyone forgets about? He was such a weasel. Not memorable. I don't blame you guys. Not Ned, not Need. Okay. Do your best with spelling. Oh, Jesus, fuck. He was a kink for like a whole second. I like it better when you said kink, not king. I was trying to be specific. If you're going in like a timeline order, okay. Do your best with spelling, okay? Who had a crown of gold poured on his head, which led to his death? Who had a crown of gold poured on his head, which led to his death? Do your best with spelling. It has to be believable. Richard Madden. There you go, Amber. Viserys. Wait, nope. I'm sorry. Boston is above you. It was Viserys. Boston. Dee's brother. Yes, that's true also. Okay. God, that dude was a douche. He was. Last page, you guys. Last page. Daenerys' 3 dragon names are Rhaegal, Viserion, and what? Daenerys' 3 dragon names are Rhaegal, Viserion, and what? Amber, Drogon. Mel Hawks, you're right underneath her. Okay. Easy one. Who says you know nothing, Jon Snow? Who says you know nothing, Jon Snow? Mel. Boston. And you remembered how to spell it right this time. Egret. You guys are doing so good. I love it. Okay. First and last name. First and last. Who is known as the Kingslayer? Who is known as the Kingslayer? Boston, Jaime Lannister. 0, you were above with just Jaime, but I said first and last. Jaime Lannister. Okay. What was the name of the Khal of the Dothraki that Daenerys marries? What was the name of the Khal of the Dothraki that Daenerys marries? who is sexy as fuck. Love him. Amy O. Behave, Drogo. So fucking sexy, right, guys? So sexy. What does Tyrion murder his father with? What does Tyrion murder his father with? Hi, Susie. Boston crossbow. It's your hubby? That's my hubby. I prefer him as a call any day over Aquaman. That pussy ass shit. But he's sexy, man. Okay. What is it that Jaqen H'ghar teaches Arya Stark? What is it that Jaqen H'ghar teaches Arya Stark? Please don't, Katie K. I enjoy it. What is it that Jaqen H'ghar teaches Arya Stark? Facelessness. I'll take that. I'll take that. How to become a faceless man. Boston, facelessness. That's fair. That's fair enough. How to become a faceless man. Faceless. To be nobody. All right. Who is Robb Stark's mother? Hi, Chrissy Lou. Thank you. Who is Robb Stark's mother? Catelyn Stark. I'll take it, Boston. Catelyn. But yes, Catelyn. Okay. Who is arrested for the murder of Joffrey? Who is arrested for the murder of Joffrey? Amy O. Behave. Tyrion. Did you say Tony Stark? Oh my god. Yes, Tyrion. Who ordered Ned Stark to be beheaded despite Ned's confession of treason and offer of fealty? Who ordered Ned Stark to be beheaded despite Ned's confession of treason and offer of fealty? Boston. Jeez, Joffrey. Who is the youngest Stark child? Who is the youngest Stark child? You know, the one nobody fucking remembers. Totally irrelevant child. Mel Hawks. It's Recon. Mel Hawks. On the board. Okay. Got a few more, guys. I didn't do so many because it was hard thinking of these questions. What rogue item was left in shot in episode The Last of the Starks that sent the internet into a meltdown? What rogue item was left in the shot in the episode of The Last of the Starks that sent the internet into a meltdown? Amber, the Starbucks cup. Okay. Okay. What is the name of the prostitute Tyrion falls in love with? What is the name of the prostitute Tyrion falls in love with? Oh, okay, Boston. Hold on. I'll go back. There, I fixed it. Okay. I see it, Boston. I see it. I don't remember, but I hate her. No, not Rose, not Tysa. You guys don't remember? Oh, stumped you. No, below it, Mel Hawks. There was another one. She types very fast. Hi, Janessa. It's okay. We only have a few questions left. Oh, you would, once you guys remember her name, you'll remember the name. You'll be like, oh, duh. I'll give you a hint. It starts with the letter S. It starts with the letter S. What is the name of the prostitute Tyrion falls in love with? Bambi, Martha, Tessa, Tysa, Tysha? Nope, it starts with S. Sugar Tits? Sansa? No, Samantha, no. You guys are going to Google it. It's Sally, Shara? No. Shay. Did you Google that, Boston? Shay. You guys, Shay. Remember Shay? Yeah, Shay. That fucking whore. That bitch betrayed him in the end. Are you disappointed, Jen? You Googled that, Boston. Okay. Who first said this memorable line? The night is dark and full of terrors. Who first said this memorable line? The night is dark and full of terrors. Amy will behave, Melisandre. Ned Stark, Red Woman, Uncle Stark. It was Melisandre. The night is dark and full of terrors. She's the one who got Stannis to start saying it. Uncle Jerk. Good night, Heather. All right, we got a few more, guys. We got 1, 2. Damn, we got 3 more. All right. What is the name of the deadly disease that causes the surface of the skin to harden and calcify? What is the name of the deadly disease that causes the surface of the skin to harden and calcify? Amy, oh, behave. Grayscale. Aw, Bryn. Coming in hot for the end. Dermatitis. Ginger Ruby. Oh my God. All right, 2 more. Actually, no, I'm sorry, 3 more. In which territory is Mance Rayder recognized as king? In which territory is Mance Radar recognized as king? Dermatitis. Oh, thank you, Bryn. Boston, Beyond the Wall. Yes. The King Beyond the Wall. Okay. Now there's 2 more. Ready? And please be specific. What does Bran Stark repeatedly dream of? What does Bran Stark repeatedly dream of? Specifically. It would be Boston because it's not just a raven, it's a 3-eyed raven. Gotta give it to Boston. The Black Crow. Yeah, it's a 3-eyed raven. Okay. Final question. All right, you guys. What is the meaning of Valar Morghulis? What is the meaning of Valar Morghulis? Morghulis, however you pronounce it. Valar Morghulis. Valar Morghulis. However they pronounce it. What is the meaning of Valar Morghulis? I can't pronounce that word. But what's the meaning of it? It's going to be a hard one for the last one. Oh, damn. Purple pit. It's all men must die. But I'll give that to you. All men die. It's all men must die. Purple pixie. Close enough. That was good. All men must die, but I'll give that to you. There you go, Amber. I'll give you one too, Amber, because you're the first one to get it fully correct. But okay. Now it's time. How do I pronounce that? Valar Morghulis. It doesn't sound right like how they say it. Valar Morghulis. I don't know. Are they feminists? Okay. Now it's time for me to tally it up. So let's see. Amber did awesome. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Andy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I did it. I did it. I did it. Okay. In 4th place, we have Sandy with 6 points. Yay, Sandy! Sandy, you did very good. You did very good. In 3rd place, we have, drum roll, tit roll, please, Amy O Behave with 7. Good job, Amy. In 2nd place, with a total of 12 points, we have Amber Love Reigns. Yay, Amber! Ooh, 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 ooh. And no surprise here, in 1st place with a whopping 21. So ridiculous. 21 correct answers. We have Boston. 21 fucking answers. How do you know every category, Boston? I don't know. But congratulations to Boston, Amber, Amy, and Sandy. You guys did really great. You guys did a really good job, actually. How did you get 20 fucking 1 right answers, Boston? Like, I just want to find a topic that you don't know. I did tell you to bring it. That's true. Oh my God. I'm going to need mods to time Boston out. I know, right? Where's all the mods when you need them to time Boston out? I didn't think you got that much either. I was really thinking, oh man, you're going head to head with Love Reigns. But you killed it at one point in my list. You got so many in a like close to each other. So if it wasn't for like that gap, I know, right? Love Reigns. But you did good. Congratulations. What are you guys thinking for next week? I'm definitely going to add Harry Potter to the list because there's a few people who want Harry Potter. We're going to do Star Wars. I'm going to have Holly and Jen Lu come on to co-host Star Wars. But what I'm worried about having Holly and Jen Lu come on, is there anybody in the chat who's going to be familiar with Star Wars? I love Star Wars. I do love Star Wars. It's only been this year that I ever watched any of the Star Wars, though. But Mandalorian is the shit, Jen, and you need to watch it. Harry Potter, I'll be starting tomorrow. No, you really should. Give it a chance, like Game of Thrones. Like, give it a chance. It's a little bit slow in the beginning, but that's because there's so many multiple storylines going on at once that it has to introduce you to all of it. But trust me, you will catch up. I never watched any Star Wars 2, Amber, until I started dating this guy, and he's like, you have to watch it. And he wanted me to watch all the comics too, like all of like the miniseries. I'm like, no, let's just start with the Star Wars. And it was really good. And I fell in love with Mandalorian. Like, I love Mandalorian. No, like Jen, it's worth it. And when I say it does the Star Wars world justice and it incorporates storylines, it's really good. I know, Brandy, right? Like, you've never seen Harry Potter? I really like the first one, and I think I really like the first one because it's the most magical one, right? It's the one that introduces you to this whole new world and storyline and, jumping green frogs that you eat, and you could roar like an elephant, like when you eat this candy, and it's magical. And I fell out towards like the second half of them. But I did watch all of them. I just don't remember all of them. Oh, Ruby, you guys have to watch Star Wars. I thought I wasn't going to be interested in 4, 5, and 6 because they were 4, 5, and 6 were original. They were they're older ones, but in the timeline format, I was like, I'm not going to be interested. No, they're good. They're good. Yeah, Amber, yeah. I pushed myself to watch her. I really liked the first one. I did. But then I just fell out with it. It got too, I don't know. I heard that's one of the few times that the books are genuinely better than the movies. I know Bryn, right? Bryn, you read the Harry Potter books with your children. Lynn, I get that. But there's so much that we don't know if one day it could be possible, you know? There's so much that we don't know. I'm on Boston's teams. The books are way better, yeah. Yeah, the Harry Potter books are amazing. The Twilight books are way better though. Yeah. So, Holly and Boston, are you guys going to be doing your parody tonight? Aw, Jen. That's a lot of reading actually. Really, Muck Boys? Damn. You get irritated when you watch? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it, Holly. Temporary suspension of disbelief has saved my life more than once. I wasn't allowed to read the Harry Potter books, but I snuck the movies. Really? Why weren't you allowed to read them? I think the first Harry Potter movie is at least, like you could at least watch that. If you're not interested in all of them, I get that. But the first one was like nice. Oh, it was a quote. I gave credit to Holly. I'm a voracious reader. I love reading. I'm reading and I don't want to live this life right now. That's I could only imagine what that book's about, Jen. Well, what is it, Holly? Yes or no? What is it? I'm demanding an answer. Witchcraft and wouldn't let their really? It was condoning witchcraft. Wow, see, that's amazing. It wasn't a quote. Oh, well, it sounded like a quote. Wow, that's so you know what? There is subliminal messages in everything, so I don't blame them. But who says witches are bad? Oh, Jen. Ooh, interesting. Harry Potter books were banned in schools here? Where do you live? Wow, you guys, I didn't not amazing torture. Okay, okay. Oh, well, you know what? It stuck with you clearly because this entire life you were answering Harry Potter answers, right? That's crazy. Where do you live, Rubian? That they were banned. Oh, okay, Holly. Yeah, right, Susie. I love witches. I believe I was a witch in a past life. Wow, Purple Pixie. I know, and isn't that unfortunate, Brandy? It's like there's different types of witchcraft, like not witches aren't necessarily bad. It's just are you a witch of the light or the dark? Oh my God, Jen. Oh wow. And so okay, Amber, okay, so I thought of that, right? Thanksgiving themed trivia. I'm obviously going to do Christmas themed trivia, which is easy. Christmas movies, Christmas themes. But what the fuck am I going to do for Thanksgiving? You tell me what kind of, because ready, this trivia was really short and I had 65 questions. Usually I have at least 100 questions because it goes quickly. Believe it or not, it goes quickly. Tell me, what 100 questions do you think I could ask that is Thanksgiving related? What's bird's eye? Yeah, Susie. Yeah, they say a lot of people who were a witch in a past life, you have this overwhelming fear of fire. History trivia. Ah, don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Each question, what do you eat? Fucking muggles. That's who. Jen. Fucking muggles. Oh, I'm sure, KDK, because since you were so pushed against it, when you're told like, no, you can't do this, I don't want you to look into it. That's bad. It's like telling a kid don't drink, right? What are they gonna want to do? They're gonna want to drink because you're telling them so much not to. So I'm sure, yeah, Wiccan is very interesting. Yeah, us Brits are boring. Yeah, Boston, Boston. Don't you have a connection to like the Salem witch, something with the Salem witch trials? Correct me if I'm mistaken. Really, Susie? Ah, I mean, in all honesty, it's not like we really celebrate Thanksgiving here. We're not paying much attention to what it was about versus we're going to eat food and give thanks, be appreciative. And that's amazing, Jen, and that's how it should be. I'd love to hear about that, Brandy. You should discuss that on a live. Muggles leave an aftertaste. My 8th grade grandmother was hung at the Salem witch trials, Mary Easty. That is so interesting, and I'd love to hear more about that. Interesting. All right, well, I'm going to hop off. If Holly goes live, then I'm going to be over on Holly's to watch her in Boston. If she doesn't go live, I may hop on and do like a members only live to discuss some of the things going on in the community, vent, bitch, whatever I feel like it. So, I guess she'll let us know soon. Holly, let me know if you're going to go live. But if not, then I'm going to pop on for a members only. So if anybody feels like coming over and bitching and venting and complaining and just talking a bunch of shit, you're more than welcome. I know, right, Jen? So thank you for everyone for coming. Congratulations to all of our winners. I had a lot of fun. It was like a stroll down memory lane of Game of Thrones. I love Game of Thrones. But thank you for everyone who played. I had a lot of fun. So I will probably see you shortly if Holly doesn't go live. So spread some peace, love, and positivity, everybody. I love you all. Namaste. Mwah. I'll talk to you all soon.